Hi, this is Kat, and welcome to our mini podcast of Real Cookin'. I just want to start off today by saying that I'm glad that you have joined us, and we today are going to make a candied nut, and so I'm going to show you how to make that. We're going to need some cinnamon, sugar, water, and your choice of nuts. Today I'm going to use walnuts and pecans. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I've preheated my skillet. Luckily enough, this is a really easy recipe for people that are just starting out, so if you're a college student or single or you just have a quick party you have to go to, this is perfect for last-minute party gifts. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with putting our water in. As you can tell, it is pretty warm. We're going to go ahead and pour our sugar in. You want the skillet to be warm already so that it will dissolve quickly. And we're just going to start working it in. You want to make sure that before you pour your nuts and your cinnamon in that your sugar is completely dissolved in the water. This is actually very perfect for doing for last-minute parties. If you want to make up a batch of this when you have a holiday party to go to, people can nosh on while you've got your company over. You set it out into a pretty little bowl and have a nice little pretty presentation. Guaranteed this will be the hit of the party. Okay, the sugar is almost melted. We need a couple more seconds and really get it working in good. It will actually start boiling a little bit, so you don't have to worry about that. In fact, I'm going to turn my heat down just a tad. And the heat just needs to be on medium. So if you've got a skillet cooker like I have that actually has the temperature on it, you can put it between 275, 250, 300. That's kind of a medium range, because most skillets can only go up to about 400 degrees, so about halfway. Okay, we've got that set, so now we're going to pour in our ingredients. We're going to pour in the pecan halves and our walnut halves. You can also add as much as you want. We've even added almonds to this, and you'll want to kind of toast the almonds before you do it, just because some almonds come raw and they may not already be toasted, but it only takes just a few minutes in your oven to do that. And now we're going to sprinkle on a little bit of cinnamon and just start working it in. You want to keep working this, keep coating it, making sure everything is coated. As you can see, there's still a lot of liquid. Our goal here is that when it is done, there will be no more liquid. It will be sugar coated on all of the nuts, and then you will just pour it out on a cookie sheet and let it continue to cool down and dry. As you can see, we're getting this all coated really good. You want the sugar just to really coat every single nut, and it will. By the time you finish this, you'll have it all done. But just keep working it. It's also a good way to keep it from burning. If you keep working the nuts really well, it won't burn. And this makes quite a bit. You can actually stuff those little treat baggies that you can find at the grocery store or at your super center, and the little treat bags. They usually come in a pack of about 20, 25 for a couple bucks. If you're lucky, you may even find them at the dollar store. But this is even a great recipe to have your children help you on. If you've got small children, it's a great way to teach them how to get involved in the kitchen. As you can tell, I don't know if you can see or not, but the sugary liquid now is all just infused with that cinnamon, and it's just really, I wish you could smell it. It is just amazing the way it smells right now with all the cinnamon sugar. And we're just really getting these good and coated. And it's actually going to start getting kind of thick here in a few minutes. You're getting a good workout. Don't they just look yummy? So the nice heavy walnuts, they're just really thick. The pecans are just wonderful. This is just a great, quick recipe. Perfect for the holidays when you want to just get out real quick and make something to take. I guarantee that they'll think you've spent hours and hours and hours making this when you've only spent about 15 minutes total doing this, and even less if you get really good at it. One thing you want to remember when doing a recipe like this, you do not want to leave it unattended. You don't want to walk away from it and let it continue to boil, because it just takes just a few minutes before it really thickens up, and then you'll have some nuts that are coated and some that are not. So be sure that you continually toss it around and make sure that all of your nuts are getting covered with this sugar and cinnamon. Now, once the sauce has caramelized and all the nuts are evenly coated, your pan is going to be dry on the bottom. And you'll want to take the nuts out, lay them across the parchment paper evenly to where it's a thin coating, and you're going to let them cool. Just lift the wax paper and kind of break it up a little bit. Now, this is still pretty warm, so And you just take a little bit at a time. And just add it to your little gift bags. And if you do this, you're going to be expected to make this every year because it is so yummy and so easy. And you don't have to tell anybody how easy it is. You can just make it and just take all the credit for it because you have made it from scratch. Once you're done, you just take the little twist tie, bundle it up, and stick it in your gift bag. And then you're all ready to go to your party. You won't want to forget to eat some on the way. Thank you for joining us for Real Cookin'. We hope you enjoy this. Happy cooking! We're going to need several ingredients. We're going to need some cinnamon and some sugar, some rice.
Nosh is the word.
Nosh.
Mm-hmm.
I just fumbled through that whole thing.
It's okay. Do it one more time. You're doing fine.
Okay.
Hi, this is Kat. You have to...
I know.
Okay.
Hi, this is Kat, and welcome.